sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Garrett18 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Spawn Violator. So let's get into it right away and take a very quick look at the box. Alright, so here's the front of the box. There's the top, the bottom with the barcode and blah 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 stuff nobody cares about, and then here is the one side of the box. Here is the other side with that beautiful artwork of the current version of Violator, and then here is the back of the box, which looks pretty cool. It does have a promo image, as you can see there, but anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure over to take a closer look at this ginormous Violator figure. It's really heavy too. I've been waiting for this for such a long time! Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at Violator, and McFarlane did an absolute beautiful job on this figure, man. The detail alone just makes it all worth it. Really nice job with the sculpting. Best aspect to the figure, sculpt and paintwork. Look phenomenal, man. I love the horns here, that looks great. Even how it goes from like a regular brown to like a more beige. Eyes look great. I like how it's glossy on the inside of the mouth. Then we get like a maroon and pinkish color in the mouth there, which looks really nice. Teeth also look really great, and I just noticed in here there's more teeth on the roof of his mouth. That looks dope. Got like little horns all throughout Violator. There's the other big horn, which looks great. Very nice, man. Just the sculpting on like the scales and just his skin, the sculpt detail is just awesome, man. And some of the parts are like a rubbery plastic, like the horns, the crotch pieces. This horn is, even like these horns are kind of like a rubbery plastic. Same with on the back as well, so you don't stab yourself, you know what I mean? So, smart move there. Back looks great too. I like that spine piece. That looks cool. And the arms, very nice job with the paint once again, and the sculpting. I like the way this looks on the forearm, just the sculpting of it. Hands look awesome. These are kind of sharp, but they are like a softer, rubbery type plastic, so you don't have to worry about accidentally stabbing yourself. And then the legs turned out pretty good too. It just, all throughout the figure looks great, man. I don't know how many times I could say it. Back here looks really dope. It looks really cool, actually. And I know this is a more like bulky Violator, which if you're around my age, then you're more used to the more skinnier Violator. I'm fine with this one. I think it looks dope. This is what he looks like currently in the comics, so I'm perfectly fine with this one. Eventually, I would like to see the lanky Violator at some point, which I'm sure we will see it, but man, oh man, this thing is also really, really heavy, and sometimes he might get difficult to balance if you just leave him on his own and not balance him out properly. He could fall over, which he has a couple times on me, so you need to be cautious with that. And since there is no accessories, I'm just going to show you what we get. We do get this little base here, and I don't know how good this is going to help with him standing, because he's so massive. This thing really isn't going to do anything. I don't even know why they included it. They should have gave us a much bigger one for a Violator here, so we're just going to skip over the accessories because we don't get any accessories with Violator here, and we're just going to move on to the next part of this review. But overall, really, really impressed with how this Violator did turn out with the paint and sculpt detail. But anyway, let's continue on. Now for the height of Violator to the very top of his head. Looks like he's about 10 inches tall, then to the very top of his horn, he's a little bit under 11.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to some other McFarlane Toys figures. So we have the MK11 Spawn, the Kickstarter Classic Spawn, the Spawn movie Violator, and the MK11 Raiden. And I think this new Violator scales really well with these newer Spawn figures, and he's almost the same height as the Spawn movie Violator. And then here he is compared to the NECA Comic-Con exclusive Batman the Storm Collectibles Doomsday, the Storm Collectibles Goro, and the NECA Armored Assassin Predator. And as you can see, he definitely fits in with these other huge figures I do have in my collection. And then here he is compared to The Storm Collectibles Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series, Deadpool, the Mafex Justice League, Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the ESH Figure Arts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation. For this figure being as big as he is, I think McFarlane worked in the articulation pretty damn good with Violator here. My one main issue is his head or neck articulation. It's pretty much non-existent, as you can see. It does go up and down ever so slightly, as you can see there. Really isn't pivot, but it does swivel just a tiny bit, so you really don't get much articulation out of Violator here with the head or neck articulation, which I'm not too happy with, but I do like how the jaw is articulated. That is pretty damn sick there. Then we do get a torso and a waist joint here, and combining both joints, he goes forward about that much, and then going back with both joints goes back about that much. You do get pretty good pivot there, and then you do get swivel out of both the joints as well. Now for the arms here, his arms go out to the side pretty good, a little more than 90 degrees. They do go up and down. We do not have bicep swivel, so you have to use it at the shoulder, or you could use it at the single jointed elbows, and the single jointed elbows bend in pretty good, just shy of 90 degrees, but I think good enough for Violator here. Then we do get a swivel and a hinge at the wrists, as you can see there. And then for the legs here, Violator kicks forward pretty much 90 degrees. Doesn't really go to the back too much. And Violator cannot Van Damme it, but pretty damn close to Van Damming it. And then you do get a pretty good hip swivel there, which we really don't see too much on these McFarlane figures. Then the knees here, we do get single joints, and they pretty much bend back all the way. I can't get mine to swivel there. I don't want to break it, forcing it, and it doesn't swivel, you know what I mean? Then we do get a hinge at like the lower leg, kind of, I guess the ankle, and then we do get a foot hinge as well. So they do go all the way down, combining both those joints, and they do go all the way up as well, and then we do get the forward-facing pin ankle rocker at the foot there. So I think his articulation is pretty damn good for a Violator figure. That was one thing I was worried about when I saw the promo images and pictures and stuff for this figure, but you know what, man, I am pretty damn satisfied, with the movement for Violator here, and you'll be able to get him into some decent Violator-like poses. I'm about to show you some of those poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the McFarlane Toys The Violator. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I would easily give this an even 9. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I found mine on eBay and paid like double the price, but it is starting to hit local retailers. Agelessgeeks, I'm not sure if you'll have this in stock, but you can get your other figures and collectibles from Agelessgeeks.com, and when you check out, use codename Daredevil, and you will get yourself a bit of a discount. If you can't find something on their website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. But anyway, that is my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And if you like my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to always do what makes you happy and live your life to the fullest. And don't ever stop collecting figures. I will see you on the next video on Daredevil 19, and I will see you later. There, and then here is the Armored Assassin Predatorio. And then here he is.